Hi everyone. I'm drinking some water. So first I want to say hi. It's been literally 2 months since I have done a live, and it's absolutely been crazy because the last time I did a live, I think I still had another event to go. And I was completely exhausted because of the fact that I did 12 events in 11 weeks. And the last 5 weekends, I was on the road. And I think I did 1 or 2 small events in between there. So it was exhausting, but fun and very informative and educational as well. So a couple things that I wanted to let you guys know. I have lots to share with you tonight. Again, as always, I just want to thank you for your support, because without you all, none of this would be here, and I wouldn't be. I promise myself I'm not going to cry. I wouldn't be following my heart's desire and my passion. So I just want to thank you. Okay, got to move on because I don't want to cry. The other thing I want to tell you guys is we have been updating the website like crazy. And right now, if you go into the shop and you scroll, if you go to any product and you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page and give it like 2 seconds, you will see it pop up. It's not a pop-up window, but it will be on the very bottom of the product page. We are now getting reviews. The reviews are super, super important because I'm doing a lot of advertising and promoting on social media, and we're in the process of getting videos made, and we're also looking to use social media influencers to promote the products. So you guys that have been using the products and have used them, I need you to go in, please, and leave an honest review. I'm not asking for fake reviews. I'm not asking for dishonest reviews. I want you to leave honest reviews. And this is going to be really, really important for those who have never tried anything, to be able to read reviews and see if this is something that they want to be able to make, a purchase that they want to make. So I'm begging, I'm begging people to please, please, please do those reviews, because it is so important. And I'm asking you to leave reviews on all the products that you have tried, used, bought, whatever the case may be. So not just on one item, but on multiples, if you've bought and used multiples. So that's really, really important to be able to do. The other thing, and some of you have found this out already, the shipping has been an issue. So what I did was I went ahead and I decided to make on the website if you place a $25 order, subtotal order, you are going to get free shipping and you're going to get a free lip balm. I want my lip balms on everyone's lips. To me, that's just the way it should be. So if you place a $25 order, you're going to get free shipping and a free lip balm. I don't know how you can possibly beat that. I hate paying for shipping. And then if you get something for free too, well, that just makes it worth it. So take advantage of it, enjoy it, and go place your orders. Not yet. All right. So I've had some changes in some product. The big change is the body butter. And so if any of you has gone onto the website, and I know that I've had people ask me this in person. So the body cream, and I know I've discussed this before, and we were getting this at shows as well. The body cream is mango butter, shea butter, and coconut oil. Then I created the body butter that had mango and shea butter and olive and avocado oil. What I decided to do, because I discovered so many people are allergic to mangoes, and because this is all cold pressed, natural, if you're allergic to something, you're not going to be able to use a product with that in it, like mangoes, for example. So what I did is I took out the mango butter in the body butter, and I'm using kokum butter. I'm sorry, not cocoa butter, kokum, Kokum. Kokum butter comes from the fruit kernels of the Indian tree, are also known as Garcinia indica. Yes, it's indigenous to the Western Ghats region of India. So that is where kokum butter comes from. And I want to tell you a little bit about the body butter and a little bit about the kokum butter. So the body butter now contains kokum and shea butter, olive and avocado oil. The previous body butter recipe, we have a little bit left, and they're on the website. When they're gone, they're gone. I will not be making that recipe anymore. So I want y'all to be aware of that. So that's why if you go on the website, you're going to see two different ones, and that's the reason. And this body butter recipe is really, really incredible. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more. My mouth is so dry today, I need drink. And no, it's not wine. Not yet. I wish it was. It's water. Okay. So the shea butter that's in it, what shea butter does for you is it moisturizes dry skin. It's an anti-aging and an anti-free radical agent. And it's considered one of the best anti-aging agents for skin. A lot of agent words. I'm reading off my notes here. Shea butter also restores elasticity of the skin. So I think a lot of people are pretty familiar with shea butter. It's a pretty universal butter and very commonly known. Kokum butter. So kokum butter actually prevents drying of the skin, helps regenerate skin cells, and reduces degeneration of skin cells. That's a lot of reducing degeneration and regenerating skin cells, but that's what it does. It also softens the skin and restores skin flexibility. So I've been playing around with this recipe, and I've been using it myself because I wanted to see how the kokum butter would be. I actually love this recipe. I love the kokum butter. With every butter and oil, you get some variation, and it just depends. Some are better for some things, some are not. Some are dry, some are wet, some are emollient based, then butters are hard, some are soft. It's a lot to it. Avocado oil. It heals chapped skin. It shields the skin from UV radiation. It has beta carotene, protein, fatty acids, and vitamins A and D and E, which help moisturize and protect the skin from damaging UV rays. And it also increases collagen metabolism. And it also smooths the skin. Avocado oil is truly amazing for your skin. Just like it's a healthy fat for inside your body, it's an amazing oil for the outside of your body. Olive oil. When we think of olive oil, we think about what we eat, the olive oil we buy. And actually the ones that we buy at the store, most of them are actually not pure olive oil. I have had pure cold pressed, first pressed olive oil. And I will tell you what, it does not taste like what you buy at the grocery store. It's very, very different. And real olive oil is truly amazing. So just like you can buy essential oil bottles, you can buy essential oils on Amazon, Walmart, wherever. It's the FDA only requires 5% of that to actually be true oil. The other 95% are fillers. It's the same thing with olive oil. I don't know what the percentage is that the FDA allows, but when you buy olive oil at the grocery store, there's a lot of other stuff in it. Turn it around, look at your label, it should say it. If it doesn't, then you should check into that. There are 1 or 2 brands usually I can find at the grocery store that are actually pure, but they're not the pure first press olive oil. Man, that stuff actually tastes really, really good. So it's interesting. Okay, so the one thing I want to say about this body butter, what I love about this so much is that it's so universal. I have people that purchase this that will use it on their face. You literally can use this from head to toe. Now, one of the things I have done with this new formula of the body butter is I've increased the oils that I've put in it so that I can really whip it and make it a lighter oil. I know that I've had some of you have contacted me saying that sometimes your creams or your cream is very thick and hard, whatever. I agree. Some cases, if you've bought it and it has sat for a while, that could totally happen. So just keep that in mind. It's like super whipped, a lot more oil. When I say oils, the avocado and the olive oil, I've increased the amount that I've put in it. Because kokum butter is a very hard butter. It is crazy what I have to go through to get it to break down to little itty bitty pieces, because I refuse to melt it. As I've said in previous lives, I will not melt my oils and butters, especially when it's something that's going directly on the skin to be able to help it. So, and the reason I do not melt it is because then I'm going to lose all the live organisms, and then what's the point? I've then lost that, and it's not going to do what it's supposed to do. So one of the big things is when you do buy any of the creams or butters from me, then what you're going to do is you're going to take it in your hand, you're going to rub it, you're going to feel lumps. In the body cream, you're going to feel mango butter. And the body butter, you're going to feel the kokum butter. It's lumps. Your body heat will melt it without destroying the actual live organisms that are going to essentially be the healing for your skin, okay? Let me see. Kelly, what is the difference in the body cream and body butter as far as what you use it for? No difference. No difference. The body cream has mango shea and coconut oil. For me, Kelly, I did a lot of research on oils and butters last year. Coconut oil is actually one of the cheapest oils, and it goes rancid quicker than any other. And it actually can be very drying and stripping to the skin. So, and it dries out my skin something horrible. So that's why I created other ones. I was going to get rid of the body cream and only do the body butter, but I've been making the body cream for years, and I had people that have used it for as long as I've been making it, loved it, and didn't want to do that. Didn't want me to stop making it. A lot of people that if they are on the West Coast, they like it because where it's less humidity on the West Coast of the States and it's so dry, this is thicker and they like it. It just really depends. I noticed that you always get the body cream, but you may want to try the body butter just to change it up to see if that is something that you may like better. I hope I answered that for you. And it really comes down to, so I mean, the difference really is it just comes down to the butters and oils that are in it. If you have really dry skin, the body butter is probably going to be a lot better for you. And you're probably going to see more of a result. So as I've been moving forward and making products, I've been working to eliminate coconut oil, because after a lot of the research that I have seen and so forth, I'm not super impressed. And again, it's a cheaper oil, and a lot of companies like to use it because it is so much cheaper. So anyway, I hope that answers that. So the other thing is with the body butter, I have people that purchase that, and actually once you get your cocoa butter or your mango butter, whatever it was, once you get it melted down, you can actually lightly put that on your face. And people are kind of excited when I say that, or they're like, really? Those two butters and those two oils will not clog your pores. So you can absolutely use them on your face without any issue, without any clogging. Coconut oil is super clogging, so I never recommend to put the body cream on your face. The body butter, yes, absolutely, you totally can. All right, so that's the body butter, and that's the new formula. Okay, so the other thing we have been selling like crazy is, and this is the Thieves hand sanitizer. When being in oils, we would make this a lot. And I decided to make this and to change up the recipe. So what I ended up doing is this has distilled water, so that distilled water does not mold. It has a little bit of witch hazel. It has aloe vera liquid and aloe vera gel. Now, why do I put aloe vera liquid and aloe vera gel? The reason I do, the gel is thick. If anybody has ever broke open a piece of aloe, you know that meat in there is very jelly, and it can be thick and slimy and all that. So I don't use a lot of the gel, because I don't want it, I mean, if it's too thick, which actually when you shake it up, you can actually see, and I don't know if y'all can see it, you can actually see little pieces of the aloe in here. But the aloe vera gel, the liquid, it ends up adding that, which without clogging. So one of the things I love about this hand sanitizer, because it also has the Thieves oil as well, what I love about it is that when you do use it, you're not just getting water on your hands, you're also getting some of that aloe vera liquid and gel on your hands. And when you use it, you can feel the difference, because your skin is being almost moisturized at the same time, because the aloe is not going to dry out your skin. There's nothing in it to dry it out, and I actually like to use it because it actually makes my skin feel a little bit softer because of the aloe vera. And we have been selling this like crazy. The last event Leslie and I just did in Deerfield Beach 10 days ago, we were selling this like crazy. Other vendors around us were purchasing this, and you just see everybody using it constantly because you're shaking hands, people are coughing. It's gross. Flu is going around amongst I don't know what else, and this stuff works. So it's still on sale on the website right now for $5, and this is a 2-ounce bottle, and this is gonna last you a while, guys. So you can also spray this on door handles, bathrooms. If you sit down to eat somewhere, that aloe vera liquid and gel is not going to hurt anything, but it's going to make the germs go away. So just an idea, all right? And especially if you have children, holy moly. Okay, so I know in December, a lot of you had gotten the Tres en Uno sleep set that I created. And I want to give y'all an update to that, because I have made a little bit of an adjustment. One thing I did is I ended up increasing some of the oils that were in the Goodnight Rollerball. And so I ended up increasing the oils in that. And that was just something that I felt I needed to do. The other thing is we have been selling them like crazy. At the last show, I think we sold like 8 or 10 sets. One guy bought 5. So they have been selling like crazy, and I love it. And I love talking about that set. I'm very passionate about that set because I was able to get off of Ambien after taking that, and I was able to use essential oils, and it's been wonderful being able to not take that stuff anymore. So anyway, so this is the Buenas Noches, the Goodnight Rollerball. This is brand new. You can now order just this on the website. So I know that not everybody wants to reorder the whole set, and I get it. So I have put this on there. Now, this one alone is going to be $12, or it is $12. But hear me out on this. I have added valerian oil to this. And I don't even think I put this in my notes. I didn't. I forgot. The valerian oil, valerian root, people know valerian root is really good for sleeping. It actually helps to promote a sound sleep and restfulness. Okay, so when you reorder this by itself, you are going to get the one. It's going to have lavender, cedarwood, vetiver, and valerian oil. So it's going to have all 4. And somebody that got a set from me in November, she called me and she ordered 2 of these, and she's like, that stuff really helps me sleep. I need more. I can't be without it. So, this should last you a while, because all you're doing is rolling this on the bottom of your big toes, and you're rolling a little bit back on the back of your brain, on the back of your neck to go into your brain stem. So a little bit should go a long way, guys. Okay, so those are just kind of the updates with prior products. So 2 new products, brand new announced tonight, and they are on the website. So I have been going to a lot of and exhibiting at more health, wellness, and metaphysical events, and I feel more at home in those places, and I get a whole lot more reception, and it's more so where I should be. Whereas let me see, Josette, yep, and Josette, actually on the website, I have a set on Tres en Uno. I've had it on sale for $20, and in that, you actually get the Buenos Dias, which is the good morning, which has peppermint, lemon, and orange. You get a spray mist, Amor de Luna, which has lavender and cedarwood that you would spray. It's a linen spray you spray on your pillow, your sheets, that way you're inhaling those oils. And I will say that people ask me all the time why the good morning has to be in the set, and this is what I tell everybody, and I guess I figured more people would get this. It's balance. You have to have balance with everything. If you aren't fully awake during the day, you can't fully sleep at night. So you want to be wide awake during the day so that you can be dead asleep at night, period. Balance. If you're groggy all day long, you're probably not going to sleep very well that night. So it's balance, guys. That's what it comes down to. Stimulate your brain, be wide awake during the day, so then at night you can actually have a restful sleep. So just take that into consideration. Okay, sorry. Josette asked a question. I wanted to respond to her. Thank you, Josette. The other thing that I created, and because I've been going to more metaphysical events, is I have created holy water. What this is essentially a spiritual cleansing spray, a smudge on the go, if you will. There are a lot of people that like to smudge, and they're unable to smudge in offices, hotels, anywhere that they're going to be. This is definitely a spiritual item. So just keep, I know it's not for everyone. That's totally fine. But what is in this is holy water from the Jordan River, rose essential oil, sacred frankincense, sage, and Palo Santo. This has been doing really well at events that I have been doing with metaphysical events. So this has been really exciting to have made this, and I already have people that have been buying this wholesale to have in their businesses. So that is holy water. Now, there may be some of you that do not understand what smudging means. Smudging is a Native American ritual, if you will. And I think Lucinda is on here. Lucinda, if you want to put in the comments, you might be able to explain it a little bit better. But smudging has been done by Native Americans for a long time. And they used smudging by burning sage, dried white sage. It would help to eliminate negativity, negative spirits, anything like that. So we have a lot of people these days that are very spiritual, they're into metaphysical and so forth, and they want to be able to smudge, but they can't always smudge. So I hope that explains what smudging is. Like I said, it's not for everyone, and that's okay. But that is one of the new products, and it has been doing really well. The other new product that I created is Buddha Belly Blessing. And what this is, I had a lot of women asking me for something with cocoa butter. They're pregnant, they want to be able to have an item or something with cocoa butter they can rub on their bellies. Sorry, I'm so thirsty. So I had to do a little research. I'm not a huge fan of cocoa butter, not for any particular reason. I hadn't really looked into it, and I never really felt it to be something I needed to check into. So that when I started reading about it and researching, I was like, okay, I now understand why they use cocoa butter for anything, stretch mark. And this is the reason why. So I was actually really impressed. So cocoa butter is literally the only butter that penetrates, wait a minute, it penetrates, I'm making sure I say this correctly. It penetrates the epidermis, which is your top layer of skin, to go into your dermis, which is the middle layer of skin. The only one. No other butter does that except cocoa butter. So once it's absorbed into the dermis, it's able to retain more moisture. Moisture in that middle layer is going to help your skin's elasticity, okay? I didn't know this. I was really impressed by this, and I was actually really excited to hear that. I wish I would have had this when I was pregnant. And the other thing is cocoa butter is an anti-inflammatory and has antioxidant effects. So that is the cocoa butter. Now, this has cocoa butter, shea butter, sunflower oil, sweet almond oil, and vitamin E. The shea butter, in regards to, and you have to understand, guys, when I'm giving y'all bullets, these things do way more. I'm just giving you a couple little bullets. The shea butter, as far as, because I essentially made this to be more for stretch marks, but anybody can use this, okay? But the shea butter in this, it contains vitamins A and E, which improves skin elasticity. Well, obviously you want that to prevent stretch marks. Shea butter is also thought to stop keloid fibroblast scar tissue from reproducing. That's super important when your belly is expanding and you're trying to prevent stretch marks. And it does this while it's encouraging healthy cell growth to take their place. The sunflower oil that's in it reduces itching, and it's moisturizing. We need that. I mean, you need that anyway. And it also calms the skin. Being pregnant twice, I know that the itching drove me crazy. And I actually used to go to, oh my God, it just lost my, what was the name of the cosmetic company in Key West you worked for? I can't even remember the name of it. It's like on the tip of my tongue. I used to buy something from them that had aloe in it, and that helped my skin immensely. So sunflower oil is something that I've been wanting to, some of these things I've just really been wanting to put them together and be able to use them. And this allowed me to do that. This is called Buddha Belly Blessing. All right, sweet almond oil. And I use sweet almond oil in the lip balms as well. It's loaded with vitamin E to keep the skin healthy, smooth, and soft. It can heal irritated skin. Your belly is stretching, your skin is stretching, your skin is getting irritated. It can help to heal that. It also helps to boost collagen production. And then I put vitamin E in this. Now, vitamin E is more of an emollient base because it's so thick, and there was no way that I could make this without the vitamin E. Absolutely not. Vitamin E contains skin. Thank you, Key West Fragrance and Cosmetic Factory. I used to go down there and get my stuff for my belly. Vitamin E contains skin repairing properties, supports new skin cell growth, and revs up cell regeneration. And it also reduces itchiness. How could I possibly leave that out of there? So this, yes, I made this and I created this more so to be for pregnant women, but anybody can use it. Now, I wanted to open this up so y'all can kind of see what this looks like. Now, this is I want to say, I did not make this whipped, okay? This is not whipped at all. This is it's a little bit thicker, but not super thick and hard. The reason I made this one like that is because when you are pregnant and you are putting something on your belly is sticking out, and if you have too much moistness of a product on your belly, your clothing is going to stick, and it just feels really, really funny, and it actually makes your skin itch. So I have made this to be a little bit drier because it's thicker. And so your skin's going to absorb it quickly. It's not going to sit on the top of your skin and wait to be drawn in. It's going to just go in. So that is how I created that. The other thing with this, it does not come in any scents. We're not calling it naked. Buddha Belly Blessing comes as is. No scent. The only scent in this is the natural botanicals, okay? So, and the reason I did that is because of the fact that there's no essential oils. Pregnant women should not, I don't want to say should not. Pregnant women have to be very careful with what essential oils that they are using. You cannot just use everything as if you're not pregnant. And the fact that they're putting something on their belly and their baby is right underneath, I did not want any issues. And so this all natural, cold pressed, natural botanicals, it's everything in it is healthy. Nothing's gonna hurt mom, nothing's gonna hurt the baby, and their little blessing is gonna be nice and fine in that belly, and that belly can be able to grow and stretch, and this is going to help mom get through that. So anyway, I will say that with anything, consistency is key. If you don't use it every day, you're not going to get the results that you want. So anyway, that is Buddha Belly Blessing. That's on the website, and it'll come in the 4 and 8 ounces. This is the 4. And of course, the way I always structure the prices is that you definitely get more for your money with the 8 ounce, just so you know. All right, guys, that's it. I've talked for almost 40 minutes. You know, y'all get me going on this stuff, and then that's it. So if anyone has any questions, please feel free to contact me. I am more than happy to answer any questions. If anyone needs more explanation on anything, please let me know. Y'all know I can talk. I love to talk oils. I love to talk butters. I love to talk my products. I love to talk natural. So anybody has any questions, please feel free to contact me, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. All right. Thank you. And don't forget, just quick reminder, please go on the website to leave honest reviews of anything that you've used, tried, bought, whatever the case is. And remember that with a $25 order, you're going to get free shipping, and you are going to get a lip balm of our choosing. All right. I hope I've explained everything. Love you guys, and I will be back soon. Bye.